Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Milky Way. Today we're going to learn about the big snowy bears of the Arctic, the polar bear. All about polar bears. Polar bears spend most of their time on the Arctic sea ice and in the ocean. They are marine animals and they're sometimes called sea bears. Did you know? It is a common misconception that polar bears and penguins live together. Polar bears live in the far north and penguins live in the southern hemisphere. Polar bears live in the US, Russia, Greenland, Canada, and Norway. The average male polar bear weighs 1,200 pounds and is over 5 feet tall at its shoulder. Because polar bears are so large, walking takes 13 times more energy than sitting. Polar bear habitat. Arctic ice floes. Polar bears spend most of their time and around ice floes, giant sheets of ice that float and drift on the Arctic Sea. Though the Arctic may seem like a frozen, barren place, it is actually teeming with marine mammals as well as birds, fish, insects, and plants. Social behavior. Adult polar bears are solitary animals, which means they spend most of their time on their own. Polar bear cubs, however, are different. They are usually born in pairs, and they spend more than 2 years living with their mothers after she has taught them how to hunt. The cubs sometimes stay together for a few months, traveling and hunting together. Polar bear anatomy. Super skin. Do you think it helps polar bears to have black skin underneath fur that appears white? Write down reasons why or why not. Give me the answers in the comment box, can ya? Polar bear diet. Polar bears are carnivores, and their diet consists mostly of seals. They have also been known to eat birds, fish, and eggs because they have thick layers of fat. Seals are an energy-rich food source. Polar bears eat as much seal fat as possible to build their own fat reserves. These reserves help polar bears survive when food is scarce. Communication. Body language and vocalization are hallmarks of bear communication, while snorting and growling may signify aggression. Head wagging often offers play, and nose touching might be a request for something. Activity time. Polar bears have adapted to live almost their whole lives on sea ice floes. If the Earth's temperature changes too much, it will cause the ice to melt, and polar bears will lose their home. This is all that we learned today about polar bears. Now take a quiz. If you answer, send your answers in the comment box, and I'll check if they're right.